We're all checked in and we're ready to go enjoy the parks. Woo. And Courtney pointed out it's 11/11. I can make a wish. Perfect birthday weekend. That's my Disney wish. Girls trip.
My birthday weekend with my friend Courtney started off with some early morning magic when I got upgraded to first class on my flight from JFK to Orlando. But that was just the beginning. For this grown-up Disney trip, we wanted to try a mix of some classic attractions that we know and love and some new discoveries to see which made for a better weekend getaway. As we arrived at Disney World, we dropped our bags at the resort and headed straight into Hollywood Studios.
Just wandering around, enjoying the park.
I vote for green.
Really? I'm always team blue.
For a grown-up trip, we recommend lots of people watching, like seeing everyone's reactions the first time they walk into this room in Rise of the Resistance. And for a new character, I got to meet the live-action Little Mermaid. She held my hand. We're BFFs now.
That cast member just made a little extra magic. I got my my Starbucks drink for free because it's my birthday. You want to go shopping?
Definitely.
Shopping is always a classic activity. But because of that early morning, I needed a nap before our dinner reservation. For dinner, we met up with some new friends and tried a restaurant I'd never been to before. If you aren't exploring the resort restaurants, you're missing out on some truly exceptional dining. Toledo at Coronado Springs is a Michelin guide restaurant with exceptional decor and incredible menu options, even for those of us with dietary restrictions. We had the pan con tomate made gluten-free, the vegan cauliflower entree, and a number of incredible side dishes, plus a complimentary gluten-free and dairy-free birthday dessert that made for a sweet finish to our first day.
How was your dinner?
It was so good, so gluten-free.
They're extremely allergy-friendly. The server was able to adapt a couple of things that weren't automatically dairy-free so that they accommodated me. And instead of doing a real entree, we just got numerous sides, a couple of appetizers, and just split it every which way. And it was really, really tasty, really veggie forward, which if you've done a day in the parks with a bunch of like fast food, I mean, I love tacos, but sometimes you need to have some vegetables in your life. And this Toledo is a great place to go. Have a nicer for your body and just nicer in general, just an elevated meal. It was so nice. The spaces were gorgeous. Like even the bathrooms guys were like, okay, yeah, I love this tile, I love this space. Yeah.
We didn't even have room for dessert.
No, we didn't. And then they still brought us complimentary dessert, which was so, so sweet. It was a good birthday dinner with good friends. It's my birthday. So we haven't had breakfast yet and it's already 10:15. So we're gonna head into the land, probably do Living with the Land because it's a fave.
It's our fave.
And try to get something to eat at Sunshine Season, see what they have for breakfast that is gluten and dairy free. Wish us luck. Wah, wah, wah. There's nothing. To be fair, I do believe there would have been more options if we'd been here earlier for breakfast. It's just that we got here right as they were switching breakfast over to lunch. And so there was only one choice for breakfast food left, and it was a ham, egg, and cheese sandwich. And I was like, well, maybe we could get on gluten-free bread. Maybe we could get it without the cheese or the ham. But even the eggs have dairy in them. So that's okay. I got a banana. I had brought my own little snacky in my bag, and that will tide me over. Probably might need some Starbucks soon. Yeah, but it's not their fault. And we got to go ride Living with the Land before the line just goes out the door. Let's go.
If you have a classic slow ride that you love, like Living with the Land, Spaceship Earth, or It's a Small World, take advantage of those short lines and embrace the nostalgia. This is the theme of this weekend. Do what brings you joy. We did get to explore some of the new World Celebration Gardens area. The new Walt the Dreamer statue was there for a sweet photo opportunity. I can't wait to come back to this area at night to see the lights, but during the day, it was a very relaxing vibe.
That was super sweet. It made me weirdly emotional. I love that new statue of Mr. Walt. At the end, I said thank you. And I meant to say thank you to Courtney and to the cast member for taking my pictures. But they had just had me look at the statue for a picture, and so I was looking at Mr. Walt as I said thank you. It made me start to cry. I'm crazy.
We then continued the new exploration at Moana, Journey of Water. This was so much fun to explore, even as adults. That said, I can't wait to show this to my kids. Go learn about the water cycle and embrace the joy that this attraction brings.
We got everybody involved. It got me in the face. Ready? We're gonna jump. Ah! We have to jump on the spot. Bye, Moana. Have a great day.
On this trip, there were a few dining establishments that I got to cross off my Disney bucket list, Le Cellier being one of them. But I'm keeping these bucket list items in their own separate video, so go check that out. What's on your Disney bucket list? After that epic meal, it was time to explore the Festival of the Arts, which is kind of hard to do on a full stomach. But we saw some of the art booths and even artists creating new works. And don't miss the musicians. Our favorite last year was Julia Scheeser in Germany, and she's back again. We also saw the Disney on Broadway concert, and finally, our lunch had digested enough that we could try a few festival foods, starting with the Painted Panda in China.
I finally get to taste a festival item. It was just such a big lunch. I was not hungry all day. But a festival item that is gluten-free and vegan, as is based on the ingredient list. There was a shared facility warning, but I went by what Gina says. Our friend Gina over at Gluten Free Disney World checked these out and said they are gluten-free and vegan as is. And so we're excited to try them. All right, let's try it.
Ready?
Some of the red food dye. Strawberry. Something.
All right. That's good. I'm a fan. We've got some
Ricey.
strawberry. It's ricey. We got the red bean paste. Good consistency. Very good.
Good.
Approved.
I expected them to be more dense.
Yeah, they're airy.
Yeah. They're airy and squishy, like almost a donut hole. Very sesame forward. But it's a subtle sweet.
Yeah.
It's not overly sweet, but it kind of hits the spot if you've been having too much festival food and need just a little something for dessert. That's a good one.
From China, we popped over to Mexico for a quick ride on Gran Fiesta with the Three Caballeros. The ride inspired me to track down the Vibrante and Vivido booth, not near the Mexico Pavilion, for a refreshing coconut passion fruit smoothie.
It's like a daiquiri without the alcohol. It's a little refreshing and gluten-free, dairy-free as is. The cute little cup is kind of sturdy enough to keep. It's a little bendy, but I think I'm taking it home.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And then we took in Luminous, the symphony of us. I can't help it, I will continue to call this new fireworks show not Illuminations. Sorry. It wouldn't be a complete trip without the Magic Kingdom. And when we arrived, there was a pretty short wait for Space Mountain, so we started in Tomorrowland.
Test ride. I loved Space Mountain, and I'm excited about Tron. The best ride. I am so excited. For some reason, I've been craving this for over a year. I wanted to get one when we were at Disneyland last February, and even before that. And for some reason, I couldn't track one down on that visit, and I'm just really excited. Sometimes you've just had enough pineapple Dole Whips and you're ready for something else. And it's fruit, and it's labeled gluten-free, dairy-free, and it's like sweet without being like just a total sugar bomb to your system. I'm excited to eat a banana on the internet.
I feel better eating this before lunch. It's kind of like breakfast. Oh, this is good.
Then I popped into Cosmic Rays just to check on something with my sister and was greeted by this.
I was hoping on this trip to do a few things that I've never done before, and I just got to see sunny eclipse. My niece was super into it. She was jamming, couldn't even focus on her french fries. And there's not really a whole lot for me to eat there, so we didn't get food for ourselves because we have lunch at Skipper Canteen. But I don't know, can you go to Skipper Canteen and not ride Jungle Cruise first? I don't think so. I think we have to go ride Jungle Cruise. Girls trip! Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you! I guess I shouldn't say that, it's my birthday.
I guess we took too long with that photo op because the line at Jungle Cruise doubled and we switched gears for a leisurely ride on the Liberty Bell instead. Still a classic. After lunch at Skipper Canteen, which again will be featured on our next video, our Tron virtual group was called.
It's time! We gotta head to Tron! It says head to the experience. We gotta go ride Tron Lightcycle. We've been counting down because we said we had to ride by about 4:30 so we could leave by 5 to get to the airport to go home. So they called our boarding group right now and it is 4:23. We timed it out perfectly.
Little did we know the line we'd have to wait in, even after reporting for a virtual group. We tried to stay positive, but we were stressing.
I'm so stressed out that we're gonna miss our flight, but I hope this is worth it. Go Team Blue! Ash!
Even my sister, who didn't have a flight to catch, was stressed for us.
Harsh airport lighting, but if I look a little stressed, it's because it's been a harried couple of hours, but we got to ride Tron. They called our boarding group and we had just a few minutes until we had to leave for the airport. So we're like, we're gonna do it. And we did. And it was great. It was a much longer queue than I thought it was gonna be given it was a virtual queue. I kind of expected it to be like a lightning lane where you just walk right in. But there's still plenty of zigzagging and prepping before you even get to the part with the lockers and the like loading. So it is a locker ride, which is rare at Disney. It's kind of common at Universal, but at Disney, it's unique. But we deliberately left my stuff with my parents with the stroller so that we didn't have to use a locker. Multiple times in the last 10 minutes, we're like, should we bail? Should we go? Should we bail? But we didn't, and it was really fun. It was really short. That's what I had heard everyone say about it, so I kind of knew to expect that. It was short, but it was really fun, and we were rewarded with the front row, which front row while you're laying on your stomach, like riding a bike, is just the ultimate seat. So that was so much fun. I'm so glad we did it. It's been a whirlwind birthday weekend, but I got to do some things I'd never done before at Disney. I got to experience it with a friend and kid-free, which was fun. And I hope I get to do it again next year. I like this birthday tradition. Thanks for coming along, guys. We'll see you next time, travelers.
Which did you like better, the classic attractions or the new stuff? Comment below, and thanks for watching, guys.